A little bit. So, by popular vote of the chat, we are playing Total War mod as Germany. A lot of interesting stuff. It's been a long time since we played Germany, like barely last year, like holy shit. Oh wow, this is cool. Can I also remove them? Yeah, alright, cool. Oh, yeah, that allows you to do a lot more research. Holy shit. Let's start just with the standard stuff. Let's get some mechanical computing. Let's see if there's anything in here that is, you know, not... Okay, so we're good on here. But I also have, like, the special Panzerwaffe and Luftwaffe. Right. This 36 is usually... Okay, we'll pick that one up. That's okay. We've already got that one. We could do that one. Yep, let's take that one. It's not necessarily good right now. Yeah. That is a bonus. That's steel industries. Yep. Don't care, don't care, don't care, don't care. Alright. Gain some small tank factories, some small aircraft factories. Oh, you now research them, you don't build them. That's actually pretty big improvement for, I think. Mass motorization. Yeah, why not? Oh wait, let's start with sniper teams first. Alright, so that's research. Woo! Okay, get an army. Yoink. Alright, so just I already said this during the stream, but I have no clue what I'm doing, so keep that in mind. This mod is new for me, so please forgive me if I make mistakes, but if you got any tips or tricks, let me know. Or join me live. Because tomorrow, this is, you know, tomorrow when I'm streaming this is gonna get continued. Let's just finish off these ships. Finish these ships, and then we'll take a look at that later. Light submarines. Okay, there's not too much shenanigans in here. Hui! Oh, I will take my time, because this is all very new. This reminds me of the first time I opened up Black Ice. That took me a long while to learn properly. And still I'm not really good at it. Okay, so let's just organize this a little bit so I can, you know, figure out what I'm doing. Okay, I don't want any... shit, I do want naval bombers. I do want close air support. I don't want light bombers. I do want fighters, but apparently this is outdated, so... Wait, how is this outdated? It's still on this list. Alright, let's open up our research tree and figure that shit out. Okay, also, I can click something in here. But what? Alright, yeah, terminate the Mephobials. Terminate them. They're bad. Just terminate them immediately, because the debuff is a lot... Apparently, a lot better. Okay. Okay. Right, anyway. The Luftwaffe. Hey, hello. We have fighters, but like, do we have a different fighter type? I don't think it's like what, heavy bomber. Scout plane? Yeah, what the hell are you? Oh, transport plane. Right, naval bomber, heavy bomber. Heavy naval bomber? Huh. Okay. Yeah, but the... Oh, we have two types of fighters. Right. We've got the... These are considered heavy fighters? Really? I thought didn't... No. Oh, the thing here goes a little bit off. This is the heavy fighters. Why do I have two different fighter groups? I don't think it matters. You're a little bit cheaper. And that shows in the fact that you're also a little bit worse, but you're faster. Are we going for Heikel and later on Fokker Wolves, or we're gonna go for the BFs? The Bayerische Vliegtuigwerken. I don't think it really matters, but I think I'm gonna stick with the BF-109s. You know, they were good aircraft, as far as I know. So we're gonna do AR fighters, I guess. That's gonna be the setup that we're gonna use. So that solves that problem for me. Production, so we're gonna go for the AR, so you're no longer in existence. Right. I don't care about light bombers. I don't care about CV bombers, naval bombers, or lots. Oh, wait, are we? Yeah. Alright. Christ, what am I looking at? This is definitely, oh god, like overwhelming. I don't want that. I don't think that's that important. Maybe reverse if you confront it and back down. Alright, let's not do that yet. Let's go for Goering's 4-year plan. Let's just start with a little bit of economy. Alright, and before we're gonna look at that, I kind of want to know what we have in store. Yeah, I think I prefer cheap as well, because it's just cheaper. So which one is that again? Because you have just more of them. Which one is cheaper? Yeah, so the BFs are cheaper. Oh, haha! They start out cheaper, but they get more expensive over time. I will stick with the stick with the BF-109s. Holy shit, this is confusing. Like my brain is trying to comprehend what the hell is happening right now. So what the hell are you? Let's just get the different soldier types out of here. I think this is just a regular infantry. All right, so we're going to go remaining. I got a couple of panzer divisions. And I've got a cavalry division, a Wachttruppe Berlin, and a Gebirgsdivision. Now this is special forces. This is a... What the hell are you? Okay, you're garbage. You're just a cavalry template with motorized artillery. Can you not horse-drawn artillery? Anywho, I think I'm just gonna convert these two to regular infantry. Kind of like how it has the... I don't know if this really shows up, but it has a... like a machine gun underneath the icon. Anyway, that means that the two of you can go into a separate group. Okay, so let's get you there, you there. I don't really like the neon outline there, but sure. Rundstedt, take that over for me. I think I'm gonna... Alright. I want to try to do a pretty large mechanized group, so... Okay, you need to be in there as well. What the hell are you? Grenswacht. Probably light... Okay, you're MPs. Okay, I really don't like... I don't really need these to be deployed. So let's switch them over to regular infantry. You're... Grenswacht with artillery. So let's just yoink you over as well to regular infantry. Wait, what? Why can you do 24 and why do you... What? Oh my god, what the hell? Why do you have 16? Heinz Gedern could... Why? Like, what do you have that doesn't... You have no specific skill that... My brain just going now like, wait, what? And you're 24. Huh? What? Oh, because he's an armor officer. Oh, you really do just want to use those for armor. Okay, no, yeah, sure. No, that makes sense, sort of. Yeah, no, that does make sense. Alright, so that's that, and you are gonna go into your own army group then. Well, since you have logistic... Oh, you're an old guard, but you have... It's just leader experience gain, that's crappy, but I think I'm gonna get Blomberg in there. Ah, you've got You got some defense logistics. That's pretty good. Let's get Rommel in here. You are a war hero. That makes, yeah, you know. All right. So initial setup is done. Now I need to figure out what the hell I've got in this list here. We've got infantry divisions, halb motorized. So these are like semi-motorized infantry. So is this the thing what they were saying? Like, hey, you know, you want regular infantry you do not fully motorize. So you got light infantry, regular infantry, which clearly has like a machine gun, and I don't know what they else. I think it's a regular rifle. You got mountaineers with the pickaxes, marines, militias you don't want, and garrisons, which are probably used for garrisons. And you got fully motorized infantry, which lose no HP apparently. What? I thought you said. So if I go for full motorized. Actually our HP goes up. Okay. Right. It might be like an in-betweeny bit. Like this is cheaper on the amount of you need. So like an interim kind of thing. Okay, the wachttroepen is something that I don't want. So I'm actually going to remove them from the list because it's just got to go and add for clutter. I don't want the Grenswacht with artillery. I do want these guys. That's fine. But I am going to change you though to, and we're not using NATO icons because I am probably one of the few people that don't mind using them. And I cannot select, oh, there we go. Oh, I don't have an MP icon? That's a little bit annoying. Alright, let's just stick with the default symbol, that's okay. Let's train some of these guys. Now I probably want to edit the division template. Oh yeah, because this is pretty bad. Oh, we got pack artillery. That's pretty good. Yeah, we do want some division headquarters in there at some point. Right, so let's say this is now currently a 7 width. Realistically, I want to get this up to 20. So that's like 1/3. I don't know how many I can do. And apparently I can get up to 13. And I need 1/3 of that, which is 4. So let's just train 4 of these. Just 1. Alright, there we go. Let's train some regular infantry. 7 of them. And how are armor divisions looking? This is mostly light tanks. These look like good divisions. Yeah. Alright, then let's start training some more armor. And let's train 2 at a time. And we had 3, so I need... Okay, so let's first stick you on 1. And you're going to be on higher priority. And then we'll get this guy to take over on a little bit lower priority. Then we're at 4. Means I need 10 more. Alright, let's start at that. It's a bit conservative, but hopefully that will get us going. Yeah, hopefully that will get us going. Question. Cavalry, does it have better suppression than these guys? Yes, it does. You guys are really terrible, aren't you? Alright, okay. Jesus, it takes me a long time to figure this shit out. Alright, so I am gonna need a lot of infantry equipment, utility vehicles, support equipment, a lot of horses. I don't like that. Is there a way to get rid of the amount of horses? That was something that the Germans did use a disproportionately large amount of horses. Is it because it's just regular artillery and not motorized artillery? That's just like, hey, you need a horse? I think the answer to the question is yes. So if I would add motorized artillery, yeah, you don't add horses. Now, does regular infantry add in horses? It does. Okay, so I think there's a large dependency on horses anyway. All right. So the basic 3 things I think our army now consumes is infantry equipment, uniforms. So let's get you up to... radio equipment and horse equipment. I think these are the 3 staples that you will never have enough of, and then you got medicine. All right, so Let's order it a little bit differently than I normally do. I think I want you to go to 10. But you produce quite a lot. Let's get you to 5. Let's get you to 10, because we need to build a lot. Let's get you to 10 as well. We still have factories remaining. Holy crap. I think I like this as is. I'm gonna need a lot more of you pre-war light vehicles, so let's get you to 5. We got a large amount of trucks, so let's get you to 10. Yeah, I think aircraft are going to go on top for some reason. I think, and I've never done this before, but it's kind of, I'm ordering this differently than I normally do. All right, basic light artillery 5 I think is fine. Medium artillery 5 is going to be fine for now as well. And the anti-tank guns I will also go to 5. And then I want to get about 10 tank divisions. And I think that's the setup that I want to go for. And I'm missing some equipment. I'm missing pack artillery, mountain warfare equipment, and armored car units. All right, so I need pack artillery. So there we go. I don't need a lot of it, so let's get you to 2. I need armored car units, which is probably just under here. Pre-war armored car. There we go. These are die Sonderkraftfahrzeug 221. I don't need a lot of these either, but I think they're pretty expensive to produce. Yeah, but 7, so let's get you about 2. We're still using carabiners. Okay. If my German is annoying you, and because it is atrocious, I'm very sorry. What else did I need? Mountain warfare equipment. Right. And I don't think I need a lot of this either. So we'll put it like right around here. Put it at 2. There we go. Got it set up. Right. Outdated equipment is in production. These are just the ships and the submarines. They just need to finish. That's not going to be my problem. We need to import a lot of resources though. That is a little bit annoying. So let's trade some rubber with the Dutch East Indies. We get a little bit more tungsten from Sweden. I'll take 2 more and I'll cancel it with Portugal. I'll trade with the Swedes for my iron. And my chromium I'll get from the Swedes as well. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'll cancel the Turkish chromium. That should be it. I'm not gonna just make a quick save as in we finally have set everything up. And there we go. Okay. I need 1 more chromium. Okay, so I do need actually some Turkish chromium. You can choose a national focus. Both the Luftwaffe and the Wehrmacht will need to quest for world domination. Okay. You can gain a free national focus. Both the Luftwaffe and the Wehrmacht will be needed to lead your quest to them. Okay. So what if I do neither? Unlocks Wehrmacht. It is a... damn, these are both really important. Battlefield support, doctrine, research speed, 5%, ace generation chance is higher. That's so good. That's so good. And this just unlocks a guy, which does give me a lot of speed. It does give me a lot of speed. So that's, I think... Wait, if it's just this guy, I don't give a crap. There's alternative. Like, army offense is just better. Or this guy, which is even better. No, we'll go for the Luftwaffe. Hey, oh, let's go. Unfulfilled import requests. What's going on? Sweden. Hey. You just kinda stopped sending me your chromium. I don't like that. Son of a bitch. Well, in that case, we'll get some Turkish chromium. Alright, next up is, of course, we need to deploy some armies. So let's do a Polish army here. Let's set an army here at the French border. Now, it will not be fully occupied, of course. I'm gonna send some army right there on the mountains. There we go. All right. We'll get Rommel to, I don't know, occupy the Dutch border. And then I can just put this like, you will deploy on you. You will deploy on you. That's didn't work the way I thought it would. You will deploy on you. You need a location, and you need a location as well, and you'll deploy on the Dutch borders. Alrighty then, what do we got? Import requests. Oil from Romania. Wait, I'm importing oil. Oh. And that's not import oil from Romania. Why don't we take some from the Dutch East Indies? Because apparently I do need some. So, alright, let's get some of that. I have very little of my own. And that's another reason to, you know, take Austria in our midst. Alright. Normally, I would just now justify a war goal on Poland if I would be min-maxing, because, you know, you declare war on Poland immediately, and then after you're done with Poland, immediately declare war on the Soviet Union. So you go there really early and finance that war by taking over Austria and Czechoslovakia. I'm not kidding. They're building up equipment. I don't know if it still works in this mod, but of course building up equipment, and you can use that equipment to fight because you're just using a pure infantry army to do it. It's a very cheeky thing, and that's funny. I think I did it in my Silent Germany campaign where I was sick. I believe that was at the start of the year. I was having a potential corona. Hey. Yeah, sure, just take it. Okay. Yeah, no, that guy definitely did not sound like a sane person. I mean, politicians screaming like that, that doesn't sound like sanity, right? Might be just me, but no, it just gives me weird vibes, man. Oh wait, I actually forgot to do this, but apparently already somebody set it up for me. Okay, just as usually, I just want to build as many civilian factories as I can. I'll fix the economy later. Let's start with this. Don't really care much for military factories yet, but it will do. Alright, this is one of the faster builders. So let's get civilian factories done first. What do we got for me? Well, got some research in electronics.
Anders mit uns verkehren muss. Dass sie nicht mehr hoffen kann auf unsere Uneinigkeit und Zersplitterung, sondern dass sie sich abfinden muss mit dem, was nun da ist, nämlich mit dem deutschen Volk.
Yeah, that doesn't sound healthy. Yeah, there's some black ice in here. There's definitely some black ice in here. I don't know if they borrowed from it or I don't know what they exactly did, but I'm getting some definitive black ice vibes. Now, can I get some thing here? There's actually one thing I find important. I want in here, and it's not possible. All right, that sucks. Alright, got some German marching music. Poland seeks Baltic cooperation. Son of a... Oh, fuck. Am I on ahistorical... I don't think it matters on this one, because they can't really do ahistorical things. I don't know, whatever. Göring gains control of the economy, or... Halmer Schacht gains... Göring will not be able as advisor or Schacht. Alright, well, let's check out who is the better advisor. So, we've got ourselves this guy. A captain of industry, or this guy. No, Schacht is just a lot better. It's 22% factory output, infrastructure construction speed, civilian. Yeah, no, let's get this guy going. I like this guy. Also need to go to, we can't go to free trade, but I need to go to export focus to get the things going. Winter Olympics, closing ceremony. Oh, fine, okay. Alright, That's really good. Yeah, let's just get 5% free factory output. Hell yeah. Let's take a look at the Air Force, because I've kind of neglected setting that up at the start. So let's see what we have. Alright, so there's 3 types of aircraft that we'll be using. We'll be using fighters. We'll be using not light bombers, which I'll probably trade off to a vassal state at some point. We'll be using close air support, and we definitely will be using a lot of naval bombers. So, naval bombers can just go over there. Alright, so let's see. I cannot get enough of them yet. Alright, so there we go. That's, I think, as far as I can go for now. Alright, let's line this up like this. Okay. You're not actually allowed to do that. Beep. Let's do that. There. I'm just gonna split and... let's see, split, there we go. At least we got it all set up right now. We're not gonna get any early wars anyway, so that should be fine to just already kind of assign everything. I think I've got one too many. Yes, I do. Alright, so let's just get rid of that. And I need to split, let's see, I need 4. So yeah, I need to split you in 2, there we go. Alright, let's get you to 100. 100. And 100. There we go. And get assigned. Get assigned. Get assigned. Like, love the order I'm doing this in. Alright, so that's the air setup. Now we just need the navy. Don't know what I'm gonna do with the navy yet, but first things first, I'm gonna move them over here, and I'm gonna just, you know, clump them up. For now into reserve, because I don't really give a shit about it yet. We have a very small, insignificant navy anyway. Right, I need a lot more steel, and I think a lot... Oh, that's because the... You son of a bitch, you stopped trading with me. Why is that? Because you don't like me, I guess? We're gonna spend a little bit of political power on you. Aren't you a lucky little lady? I don't know why I called Sweden a lucky little lady. But yeah. Yeah, port strikes need to be done on land and indeed not in sea. So the initial, what I usually use it for, what I tend to do is I bomb out the channel, because it's specifically for the English, right? This is just the reason why I usually go to war early, because I want to keep this war separate from this one. And then I want to do it fast to get it separate from the United States, because God, if I hate something, it's invading the United States. That was our, yeah, last was our Italy campaign, where I tried some shenanigans and that got fucked over. Really should not play historically. I should min-max like a true idiot. Right, I need more fighters. I need more of these, and I need more of these. I need more of I need more of everything, basically. What's wrong with you, Sweden? All right, let's just go to 1 factory for 10. I'll trade with the Philippines, because they're not a major player. Yeah, it uses convoys. I don't care. Trade control, Sweden. Trade control? Is there like specifically something I do? I've been improving my relations, but I don't really know what else to do on them. Is there like... I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, less shifts, because it's mostly growth and more... Alright, let's get autarky. Oh, right, yeah, sorry. You are correct. I keep forgetting that espionage thing, that there's a lot more in there than just getting intelligence. Thank you for reminding me. That's definitely, you are correct, sir. Thank you very much. I'm gonna go for half an hour more. Ooh, and then I'm gonna work on some branding things, because that's interesting. Not really, but it needs to happen. I need to get the quality up there. Alright, got some sniper teams, got some Arab revolting going on. Nothing new in the Middle East, I guess. Sorry. A lot of HP. All of the horse equipment needed, all infantry type, blah, 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 blah. Oh, and the horses will go out? Haha! Let's mass motorize and regret that after I've done it. Yeah, no, thanks for these tips. That's always great, because I'm not always completely thinking of everything. Right, so this is where Germany gets a lot of free infantry divisions. Alright, give them to me. But I will probably... Is this like the standard infantry template that we're using? Yeah, looks like it. Alright, well, yeah, thank you very much. That means I need just only 3 more. But I also gotta just set up another line of infantry. 6 and 4. Alright, good shit. Alright, yeah, getting some trade influence is probably not a bad idea. I wouldn't say I'm afraid. I'm really worried that I'm gonna screw this one up. Like, hey, you got Germany, you got the most powerful nation potential in the world. How can you screw this up? Well, and you haven't seen me play a lot. I go from pretty good to pretty terrible. I don't know, that switches a lot. Yeah, of course communism is corrupt. It actually did some map changes. Like, this is some pretty large mud tracks you got here. It does make it a lot easier to see what kind of terrain it is, but I don't really like... I don't like this terrain. It looks gamey. Alright. Right. Let's see. Okay, so I need first things first. Just, I think a diplomatic pressure is the one that I need. If I remember correctly. Yeah. Control trade mission effects, yeah. Right, autarky. I need that. Yeah, I like economy, I'll be honest. I got some steel production going because we're a little bit less reliable on that steel. Wait, no Intel network? Wait, do I need to build Intel networks in my own things? There are only 4 land forts? Amazing. I hate it when it's like, hey, oh no, there's 7 out of... Oh, it's technology that ups it. Okay, because the AI after some point starts, you know, building like these millions of forts. I don't like it. Maybe I really should do some more multiplayer HoI4, but with, you know, friends, not people that actually play multiplayer HoI4, because... Oh god. So yeah, I think instead of building the factories, you've researched the factories, and I think I preferred it a lot. Right, so... Let's just go through the list. What is on the list of things that we can research that's not ahead of time? So we're good here. Alright, let's get some better recon, and let's get some flamethrowers. I think, as I look at it right now, I think this mod might hit the specific bit between technology and realism. I don't know yet, but it looks like this is going a good direction, and it's not as complex as Black Ice is, which is kind of going too far for me. But I enjoy playing Black Ice. It kind of feels like a slimmed down Black Ice that is a little bit more friendly. Now, probably looking at the tokens, I think it's designed to look like this. Now, I know how to read this. Like, this is more militia. This is infantry. The stars is what is the amount of is the height of their. Okay, let's get a seducer going. And diplomatic pressure, Sweden. The stars has to be with the amount of level that they're in. I'm gonna move them out of it. Don't worry, I'm not gonna stick with this too long. The cross is basically infantry. Then you've got your. Oh, they put an L in there. That makes it even easier. That's a circle means it's motorized or it's armor. A motorized is like infantry with dots underneath, and it's 2 means motorized, 3 means mechanized. If I remember correctly, I might be completely off. Who knows? No, I think I'm right on that one. If we can look at recruit deploy, yeah, there we go. We got they're not black dots, but like we got light like here, full A3, cavalry. Right, sorry, this is cavalry. My bad. Yeah, there's a lot of engineering, HQ, recon. This is cavalry recon. This is artillery is just a dot. If there's an upside down V, I believe it's yeah, like this is artillery packets black. Like there, it's anti-tank. Sorry. Motorized gets the dots again. Pack apparently it's colored in. It's not that difficult to learn, but it's just a lot of hassle. What's a lot clearer? You just look at this like tank, infantry. It's easier. All right, I'll stick with this. So that's that. Signal companies might be useful, so let's pick them up because we have a lot more slots available to us. 1936. Right, we have the Panzer II, Panzer III, Panzer IV. Each of them has a role. However, the Panzer III got phased out near the end of the war because the Panzer IV platform basically took over. The Panzer IV could do everything the Panzer III would do. Now, the Panzer III's role was to fight other tanks. That's why it was equipped with a... Oi! Is it a 75 or was it a 50 centimeter gun? 3.7 centimeter, 37, yes, 37 millimeter. The Panzer IV was equipped with a HE short barrel, which basically used to fire big HE rounds. And I think that's from the Panzer IV. Yeah, here it gets the bigger gun. Anyway, okay, a lot of shit, not that interesting. Panzer IIs are just light tanks. Was the 50 centimeter, 50 millimeter gun the Panzer IV? Anyway, we need. I want light tanks because they're useful. Is it in here? Oh, a lot of detail in there. Luftwaffe bomber focus. Okay. Yeah. Let's get some seatbelts. Finland and Germans are two brothers. Political. Oh, that's a lot of. Yeah, sure. Historically, we had, as it says here, it's the 37L24 75 millimeter tank gun. Yeah, as, which is of course the Germans would do a 7.5 millimeter. Ooh, that's good. I don't want to switch out. Yeah, that's really good. It's just mostly because of the charismatic bit. All my laws now are cheaper. What's Finland? Finland is an amazing country. Right there. Wow, there's some impassable terrain here. Next up we're probably gonna pick up, I think, probably a war industrialist, yeah. Does this balance out wrongly with you? No. No, I think we'll pick up the administrative genius. Alright, so we're using now to control the trade. Oh, I no longer need the Philippines iron. Neither do I need the Swedish iron, apparently. Got me on, bitches! Alright, stop being an idiot. Let's get the administrative genius so we lose a little bit less consumer goods. Alright, famous boxing. apparently. I know very little about boxing. Now, I probably want to get I've got a couple of fuel refineries going. But I'll look at that later. Let's see, what do we get for this? Some free building slots. We gain access to industrial engineer, which gets me for infrastructure construction. Oh, that's pretty good. Let's start with this one though, because that would lead to this one, which gets us some free factories. So we kind of want to stick around this area first, I think so. And we don't need to occupy the Rhineland. There is no haste in it. Like, we can build there, so yeah. Speaking of research, that does still increase max factories and state. That was the important bit for me. Because I want to get a couple of those fuel refineries up and running, because I don't really like to be dependent on foreign fuel. Because that just kind of usually leads to trouble. Right, now that seems a little bit too soon to really be working on. Stop it. No, let's see what we have. If there's anything, nothing like, oh yeah, we got our Panzer 3s and Panzer 4s. Now I think, yeah, I think both are considered a medium tank, so I kind of want to take a look at something real fast. Right, our armor divisions added. So we don't have medium tanks. Well, fuck me. Do I make... Okay, this is now a big question for me. How does the game treat these? As in, if I get one, do I also need the other? Or vice versa? Now, this thing should have more heart attack. It's actually not that bad. But this one is better versus infantry, so I think I'll pick up the Panzer IVs. Now, I also have a personal preference for Panzer IVs. You use diplomatic influence, not credit. Oh, shit, did I? My bad. I'll take a look at it. Espionage. Diplomatic pressure. Right, sorry, my bad. Oh, there's no trade influence more? Son of a bitch. Damn it. I don't... They removed it. Great suggestion, but then they removed it. It's okay. If they like me more... I needed espionage anyway. Yeah, control trade is no longer in there. Alright, so... shame, but let's make a Polish spy network. Anyway, I was talking about I wanted fuel, so let's get a couple of these going. Let's keep at least some of this on top. Let's do it like this, because this one finishes soon. Yeah, that sort of works for me. Right, let's get a 3% less, so we're only using 13% of our economy. That's pretty good. And if we go to warp economy, it's gonna be even less. That's pretty great. But we need some more war support for that. And I need more tension to be higher, okay. Norwegian foreign policies debate. Yeah, Norway was in a precarious position during the war. Alright, we need a little less tungsten. That will probably go the other way soon again. I would like it if the trade thing would also say when you're overusing trade and not just when you're in a deficit. Alright, mass motorization. Does it remove the horse? I don't know. We're gonna check that in a second. It's 38, 38, 38, 38. So this is all ahead of time. I'm not gonna touch that then. Let's get the United 35 fighters. Let's get some better fighters in the list. Yep. And 936 as well. Right, let's take a look. Do you guys still need horses? Yeah, they do. Looks like they use less horses. Yeah, definitely. Okay, so we're good on horses. We get 10 a day. Let's just build 2 of them a day. Alright, so we need more rubber. To be expected, we have a heavy rubber need. We have some needs for rubbers. I'm sorry. I don't like fuel silos because it's just stockpiling for a potential problem. I do want these rubber factories. And for that, we're gonna need your nearest to done. Wait, you cannot... They're only there? No, wait, what? Synthetic oil refinery. Huh. That does require a little bit more research than I anticipated. Right, let's keep going for the intelligence army department. So for that I really need... Yeah, rubber processing. That is that research that we're looking at, right? Yeah, alright, that's gonna be a bit before we can do that. Okay, well, that is what it is. Alright, I know we're running on speed 4, by the way, instead of what I usually do with speed 5, because I kind of want a little bit more time to get myself used to it for an armor. While they were really good tanks, I don't want them. I'm not gonna waste production on it. Okay, I still don't care much about the Navy. This is gonna do its thing. Oh, wait, we've got 2 types of CAS? Oh, we've got the Henshaw CAS as well as... Alright, let's just take a look what the big difference is between the two. Okay, they got the same abilities. Okay, that's good. This uses a little bit more supply. Same air defense, same range, same air attack, same agility, same air superiority. Less naval attack. Same naval targeting. A little bit less ground attack. But it's cheaper. And if we look at the later... These things are brutal. And dumb. Like there's a 50 millimeter cannon in the front of an aircraft. Like, talk about recoil. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with Junkers. That's fine. We don't do tactical bombers. I do naval bombers, but I already have them at the point that I want them. Don't want you. Don't want you. Right. I could get some early engineering in if I want to. Wait, we're still working on that? Holy shit. I don't really want to waste the time on it though. Is there anything? Is there nothing? Really? Like, are we that modern as a nation? Do I need to look at naval? No. Oh, we got a thing called doctrines, which I will always prefer over doing naval bits. We're gonna just build a crap ton of... I just need some ships and a lot of aircraft. That's literally the way we're gonna do this, so... It's gotta be easy mode. Let's wait for the research to finish, and... John Barton completes a new solo flight from England to New Zealand. Well, good for you. Okay, mechanical computing is ready. Alright, that's yoink. And let's expand cooperation between military and civilian industries, which gives us a civilian and military factory. Alright, we got ourselves a flamethrower squad. Okay, we got the Rijksarbeidsdienst. We're forming a national labor service to combat the widespread unemployment. The service will mostly consist of young men and women who are eager to work for our glorious nation. That sounded surprisingly Russian all of a sudden. We just have to decide if we want to use them to build up the country or send them to our factories. So, we can get deficient training time minus 5%. We get 10% more production growth and 2% more factory output. Or... we get the deficient training time minus 5%, or a construction speed of 5%. Now, I think factory output always trumps construction speed, so... But I don't know that for sure. So if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. However, I think that it's true. Why did you use SOCT? Socked? Hey, what did you do? What is SOCT? I don't know what that means. I'm sorry. Or am I reading that wrong? No, that says SOCT. Or did you typo? Azarok. As Ruruk, sorry. Oh, scout planes. I think that mostly has to do with the fact that I never really figured out what they're used for properly. I've never had the feeling that I do use them occasionally, but I've never really felt like that they make a large difference. But yeah, I when I have the industry, I do occasionally set them up in small numbers. Yeah, I probably should use them because as I'm playing in Germany, I do actually have the industrial capacity to really use them. So yeah, fair enough. I'll budge. I'll budge. But I'm gonna we're gonna get a industrial thing first. Okay. So we lose 3% research speed, but we do gain 5% research speed. We can construction. We get this is definitely better. IG Farben. Alright. Well, it's only September, so I have time, so I might as well, you know, put money where my mouth is and actually get my basic scout planes going. Yeah, you're right. They give intel. I think this will support the intel network. I think my issue is that I don't tend to use mechanics that I do not truly understand. I think that's also one of my pitfalls. That there's a lot about this game I don't think I really understand how it works. I know I've got a lot of surface level knowledge. Then again, when I was playing with a friend of mine that started out in this game, I noticed that this game is a lot more complexer than it's actually letting on, basically. Right, land doctrine, that's okay. We are, alright, okay, so we're good here. Yeah, it's only 9:37, so as I said, I'm not gonna go ahead of time. I do want destroyers, I think. We can get the submarines. So these are ahead of time. 9:30. Right, these are positioned in 9:37, I guess. Why can I not do you? Basic fire control systems. Okay. Huh. Look, at the end I want carriers, like if I go with the larger scale stuff, but for now, let's just do a little bit of that. Alright, we can invest, I think, I'm not going to invest in any of these guys, but we're going to go and pick up the refinery concern guy, IG Farben, because September, October, November, in a couple of months we're going to go and do... Alright, so let's go to speed 5. I think I feel comfortable right now. Look at available planes reserve. I think that's the... Ah, thank you! Just making this list bigger is just so much of an improvement already. Yes, thank you. Great. Sorry, that's just such a pet peeve of mine, how bad that menu is. Right, let's just get that one. It's only 25 days. That's a pretty fast one. Like, are these all really short? Alright, let's get IG Farben in. Yeah, just create them. I assume these are all like standard infantry groups. Yeah, alright, so that's... No. And... Oops, okay. Let's put you at the... Austrian border, I guess. Well, thanks for the free units. I don't know if I'm... Probably am paying for them. I assume I'm paying for them. You're not gonna give me anything for free, right? The magazine fort rate of the IRA. Well... Those Irish rebels. Yep, create them as well. You gotta give me free stuff. No, it's definitely using my equipment. I don't mind that. It's fine. Like I said, I'm not really into the early war thing right now. So let's just keep going. Fuel gain modified. That's pretty good. It's not really what I want right now. So let's go for this. What time is it? Oh wow, we're already at 5 o'clock already. Holy crap. Yeah, I'm gonna call it. Been going for